Back everyone. You may be having some issues installing iOS 15 on any iPhone really, and it's been like an iOS week, it's just iOS 15 videos back to back, but there are some issues sometimes that can arise when you install a new version of software. Now, the first thing I would recommend looking at, and this is the number one thing I always recommend doing as soon as you go and even look at your specific version of software, is making sure you have enough storage on your phone. So what this looks like is essentially you want to make your way over to your general settings. You want to scroll down into iPhone storage, which is right here. I thought they changed it, but they didn't. And you just want to make sure you have enough storage. Now you can see for me, I have enough storage. So pretty much any installation problem I'm going to have is probably not going to be related to storage, because if this was fully full, then you would probably have to delete a lot of stuff from your phone in order to actually install this software. But you can see that doesn't really seem to be the case. And that's pretty much the most common issue, is pretty much you don't have enough storage on your phone. So that's the number one thing I would look at. Now, on top of that, another thing I would recommend looking at is your battery. If your battery is completely low, like you have like 10% battery, the software is just not going to install on your phone. And what you're going to have to do is actually increase your battery life. So you're going to have to charge up your phone and different things like that. You can wirelessly charge it, do whatever you want to, but you're essentially going to have to go ahead and increase your battery life in order to actually fix that specific situation. So that's another very common thing I've seen a lot of people kind of go through, and that's something I'd probably recommend you to kind of avoid. So if you're in that situation, pretty much just make sure you have a lot of battery life. Now, another thing that can cause a lot of, specific software issues on iOS 15 or any other version of software is pretty much network issues. So if you go inside of your network panel right here, you can see the update, but it's just not installing no matter what you do. Pretty much, I'm going to be honest, you have to make sure you're, on a good, reliable network. If you're on data, if you're on Wi-Fi, all you want to do is make sure that you're on a good network. Sometimes you may have to toggle on airplane mode and toggle it back off in order to actually go ahead and fix it. But a majority of the times, believe it or not, most of your issues can be fixed by making sure you're connected to a good, solid network connection. Because if you're not, because chances are you're probably not going to have a good signal, and you're not going to be able to download that update. So that's another very common thing I'd recommend you to actually look at, making sure you're connected to a solid network connection. Now, on top of that, some people may experience freezing. So sometimes if you go ahead and click on the terms of service and you click agree, and it just kind of freezes there. Most of the time that happens, from my understanding, because a ton of people are trying to download the update at the same time, and you're just going to have to wait and try again until, I guess, the servers aren't backed up and you can go ahead and successfully go through. And that's something I've kind of seen a lot, and I've experienced that too. And the only thing that actually fixes that is by just waiting it out, and then it'll essentially just fix itself at a certain point. So those are some of the most common things you can do to actually fix iOS 15 install updates. If you guys have any other questions or anything like that, let me know in the comment section below. Hit the like button, that would mean so much, but definitely hit that subscribe button. More importantly than everything else, I love every single one of you guys. Hopefully I'll catch you guys in the next video. Peace out till then.